And yes, it will be hard, but as the quote goes, if it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. It's the hard that makes it great. Hello, loves. The hardest part of any journey isn't the obstacles, it's believing you can overcome them. Belief is what separates the what if from the what is. It's the foundation for change, growth, and resilience. As one of my favorite quotes says, if it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. It's the hard that makes it great. Today, we're diving into how belief can transform your life and how you can start building a mindset that tackles the hard things with confidence. Welcome back to FoodiBeauti.Chronicles. If you're here, chances are you've got big dreams, big goals, and maybe even some big fears. That's okay. Every meaningful journey begins with a step into the unknown. Here's the truth. The most powerful tool you have is the belief that you can do it. In today's video, I'm sharing how belief helped me overcome one of the hardest challenges in my life, along with practical steps to strengthen your mindset and tackle the obstacles in your path. By the end, I hope you'll feel equipped and inspired to start and keep on going with your own journey. Let's start here. Why does belief matter so much? Because belief is the foundation of every action that we take or don't take. If you don't believe you're capable, you won't even try. When you truly believe in yourself, something incredible happens and you start to see challenges not as barriers, but as opportunities for growth. Think about it. Every invention, every breakthrough, every personal transformation started with someone saying, I can do this. Even when the path wasn't clear, even when they didn't know they would succeed, that belief is what led the way. Belief isn't just about blind optimism. It's about cultivating a mindset that allows you to take action, adapt to setbacks, and keep moving forward no matter how hard it gets. And yes, it will be hard, but as the quote goes, if it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. It's the hard that makes it great. That's where the magic happens, love, when you step into the hard, knowing it's making you stronger, braver, and more capable than you ever imagined. Now I want to share a very personal story that's shaped how I think about belief and resilience. Many years ago, I was in a bad marriage. I felt stuck and afraid and uncertain of my future. On top of that, I was dealing with chronic health challenges that made me doubt whether I could handle life on my own or even be strong enough to walk away and capable enough to provide for my children and myself. For a long time, I had convinced myself that staying was my only option. But deep down, I knew I deserved better. I knew my children deserved better. And I decided to set a goal that would push me beyond what I ever thought was possible. I had come across a support group, if you will, for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. So this was no ordinary support group because they also raised money for Crohn's research and they participated in healthy life choices, namely half marathons. So I told myself that if I could raise funds for this cause and train for and complete a half marathon, that I would prove to myself that I was strong enough and capable enough and able to leave and build a better life for my children. Training was tough. There were days when my body hurt so much I wanted to quit. I wasn't a runner in high school or anything like that. I mean, I was a hurdler and a shot putter. So, quick and short. When I started this training, I hadn't been physically active in years. I'd had 3 kids. I had had 2 intestinal resections. I couldn't even make it from my house to the corner without stopping in the beginning. But I kept going. I kept showing up. There were days when I questioned whether I'd even cross the finish line. There were days when I had to lie on the floor after a run with ice bags on my knees and keep telling myself, Dawn, you can do this. You can do this. Every mile I ran was a step closer and gave me more confidence and belief in myself. So this was a 12-week process. And along the way, I had learned that if you can train up to 11 miles distance, that you could easily run the 13.1 miles on the race day. So that's exactly what I did. On the weekend of the race, I dropped my children off at my parents' home. I drove 5 hours to a large airport and flew to Las Vegas for the event. I was going to run 13.1 miles on the Vegas Strip at night. Now, when I completed that race, I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that I could do hard things. I had gone the entire distance without stopping in 2 hours and 37 minutes. Now, I share this story with you because it was that belief in myself that carried me through one of the hardest decisions of my life and into a new chapter where my children and I could thrive. And I also share this story because it's inherent proof that belief coupled with action can literally move mountains. Whatever your challenge you're facing, love, you can find your version of that finish line, I promise you. I also want you to consider that hard things in life are opportunities for you. They aren't for you to be punished or penalized. They are truly opportunities. Every time you do something hard, you're rewriting the story you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. Whether it's starting a new chapter, pursuing a goal, or even just getting out of bed on those tough days, those hard moments are what builds strength. Remember, the obstacle isn't a barrier. It's part of the path to growth. So I'm curious, what's one hard thing you're facing right now? Feel free to comment below if you're willing to share. And can you take one small step toward it today? If so, what might that step be? Now, if you're not sure where to begin and are wondering how to start building belief in yourself, here are 3 practical and simple tools that I think are most important. First off is affirmations. Speak the truth into your life every day. I think about a video that was circulating a while back. It was an adorable little toddler sitting on the bathroom counter, and her dad was fixing her hair, and she was saying, "I am strong, I am beautiful, I am kind." And it just warmed my heart to watch this little girl. And honestly, as adults, we need to do the same thing. We get so stuck in things that we don't think are good. We're so hard on ourselves. We need to say things like, "I am capable, I am strong, I am beautiful, and I can do hard things." Number 2 is visualization. Picture your success. And don't just kind of picture it vividly and bright and big and bold. Imagine how it will feel. Imagine what you'll see and who you'll become when you achieve your goal. This type of mental rehearsal will strengthen your confidence as well as your focus. Now, the 3rd tool is micro actions. Start small. Take one tiny step towards your goal and let each success build momentum. Run to the corner, run to the next corner, then run around the block. Over time, these small wins will add up to big, big changes. And please keep in mind that these tools aren't about perfection. They're about progress. They're about steps forward. The goal is to keep moving, and even when it feels hard, because that's where the growth happens. So, love, here's my challenge for you. Embrace the hard things. Take one step today, no matter how small, toward the future that you want. And remember, as my favorite quote says, if it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. It's the hard that makes it great. That greatness is waiting for you on the other side of belief and action. Thank you so, so much for being here with me today. If this message resonated with you, let's take the next step together. And please feel free to share this video with anyone who needs encouragement. Together, we're building a life that's not just beautiful, but meaningful. Until next time, love, let's savor the journey together. Bye now.